Eastwood Records Radio, your spot for all your favorite Americana rock and roll out of the great city of Louisville, Kentucky, putting Louisville on wax. Welcome everybody to Eastwood Records Radio. I am your host, Brian Fife. Here with me is my co-host and guest, Johnny Blaze of the Whiskey Riders. Johnny Blaze, welcome to the show.
What's up, everybody?
Nice. So this is our first ever Eastwood Records Radio. We're going to be kind of shooting from the hip here, but this is the place to hear all the newest and greatest from Eastwood Records. We're also going to be showcasing some music videos, as well as giving you some ideas on when your favorite artist is going to be playing near you. So why don't we start off simple today? As we were playing in, that was one of your newest songs off of 1865, Freedom. So Johnny, why don't you give us a little bit of introduction as to who you are, who the Whiskey Riders are, and tell your fans hello.
Well, first off, great to be here. Episode 1. We're going to do this. Yeah.
It's like Star Wars, but, we're not going to reorder things.
There you go. But I'm Johnny Blaze. Play the guitar, banjo, sang, a little bit of piano with the Whiskey Riders. We are a Southern rock, Americana, bluegrass, whatever we want to do type of band from right here in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, signed to Eastwood Records, and our newest album, 1865, we just dropped that about a month ago. Mm-hmm.
Now, Johnny, you said you guys are kind of an interesting group. You guys have essentially 2 singers, right?
Yeah.
It's you and John Cox?
Me and Johnny White Wolf Cox, yeah. Well, it originally started out just me singing, and then we added Cox into the mix, 4 or 5 years ago. And we come to find out that John Cox can sing. He's got some heavenly pipes. What did he say in Step Brothers? What was that? Saying like an Angel of Fergie? Yeah. So once we found out that he could sing, started to have him sing more and more and more. And we bring a different dynamic to everything. I like to think of myself as the old gruff prospector, and he's that cowboy that's running into town, got them shiny guns, and he's like, "What's up?" I don't
know. He's like, "What's up?" Fair enough. All right, we'll take that.
Yeah.
So now, the first single is now out. The record's obviously out too. It's available eastwoodrecords502.com, as well as should be available at all of your shows. But tell us a little bit, because we're going to be showcasing the newest single here and the music video for everybody to see if they haven't seen it yet. But tell us a little bit about the single and how it came to be.
Shine On, our first single off the album, is how did it come to be? I don't know. It was one of those songs where just everything just worked out perfectly, and there's not like an overarching we went through so much to write this song and drank so much moonshine, but it was like I had a little banjo riff, and John Cox, slapped some vocals on top of it. We threw some drums and some bass on it, and somehow we got one of the best songs we ever wrote.
Nice. Is that usually how you write? Music usually comes first. We'll I'll have a little ditty here or there, and some songs like 1865 was a song that Cox wrote, Johnny Cox. He wrote the vocals and had like a guitar, played the basic chords, and then we built it from the vocals down. But sometimes, we'll have we'll have the music first, and then we'll write the vocals on top of it. Yeah, it just depends on the situation. Of course. What inspires first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You gotta go with the flow.
Exactly.
You're in a band, you're with 3 other dudes, and when you're an artist, sometimes people can get not emotional, but I can do this and I can do this.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to be like, okay, you can do this, and then we can do this, and then you just got to go with the flow. And that's how a lot of people do the longevity thing.
Okay. So now you guys filmed the video that we're about to watch There in Louisville or outside of Louisville? Because obviously it's a little bit country in the
Yeah.
in the video.
We went up to Georgetown, Indiana. Uh, a good friend of mine, Misha Kidwell, he filmed and edited the video. And our good friend thrown out there to Matt Vogel, who drove us around some country roads, kept us safe in the back of that truck.
Did you guys run into any cops?
Oh no! It was actually man, it was about as good as you can ask for. I think there was maybe 2 cars that pulled up behind us the whole shoot. So hey, so we basically just piled in the back of the truck and we rolled around and did a few different takes and then walked around and did a couple more takes and but I really like the speed up aspect to the video. Kind of harkens back to 80s type of editing for a video. So I guess it's a little throwback.
Nice, nice. All right, well, let's go ahead and lead in here, everybody. This is "Shine On," the first single and music video off 1865 from the Whiskey Riders. All right, that was "Shine On" by the Whiskey Riders, the first single from 1865. Hope you all enjoyed it, the music video. Johnny, you got any behind-the-scenes stories for us about the recording of that?
Well, when we went fishing, the part in the video where we go fishing, you will notice that Gerald does not have a fishing pole with him in the video. Now, I brought 3 poles with me to the lake that day, and I had caught a nice. I felt really like a big old fish on that pole, and I jerked it a little too hard. Hold on.
Thank you for the situation comedy background there.
Right, but now I jerked it a little too hard, and the fish got off, and that was the only fish that I was there for like an hour and a half before everybody showed up. So I was
Were
like,
you guys trying to have fishing, like an actual fish caught during the shoot?
We in a perfect world we would have, but that was at Cherokee Park. So Cherokee Park is kind of difficult to catch fish. Never really had a lot of success there, but I ended up throwing that fishing pole on the ground, and it broke because I got it from the Peddler's Mall for like $3, and that's
Not
why
to say the Peddler's Mall doesn't have fine quality fishing poles.
No. You know, it's $3 well spent. I caught a bunch of fish on it, so you know I can't complain on that.
Right.
But that's why Gerald does not have a fishing pole in that video. So
oh,
there you go.
Well, now coming up, what are we looking at for the next single?
Well, coming up next, I believe we're going to do a video for 1865, the title track off of it. We actually, we're going to try to film it in late winter this year, 2016, probably in like end of February, early March, before the trees started getting their leaves again. But the album got kind of delayed a little bit, so we had to push things back. So we did Shine On first, and now we're going to finally get to do 1865, and we're really excited about that video because we're going to be doing another video with Misha again, using his artistic eye, and this one actually is going to be all short film.
Is this going to include the intro?
I think so. I think we're going to try to get the intro from the album on there.
I love the intro.
But thank you. But the video is going to be purely narrative. I think we'll have actual small cameos in it. But yeah, it's going to be a really pretty good, awesome. I don't want to toot our own horn, but if everything turns out well on it, it's going to be a pretty sweet ass video for real.
Going the Michael Jackson way, where it's not a music video, it's a short film.
There you go. It's going to be a pretty sweet ass short film for you. So you can be on the lookout. We're going to try to get that out mid to late December, probably hopefully a little bit before Christmas time, before the vinyl show. We can segue into that. I don't know. Were you ready to segue into that yet?
Sure. I mean, I know. Obviously, Eastwood Records. The big thing about Eastwood Records is we want to find the people that love vinyl. I mean, vinyl has a different sound than CD, than MP3, and a lot of this. I don't want to sound old, but a lot of these younger generation don't really fully grasp the vinyl. Now, that's not to say you or I were even big or even adults during vinyl, but I sure did.
No, we just grew up in the cassette phase, I think.
You can't deny the cassette, though, man. Those little things, they're. You ever see the thing? The kids don't even know what a cassette looks like these days.
Right? Is this the thing from Transformers?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if they would have done Transformers in the 70s, Soundwave would have had a record player instead of tape deck.
No, you'd had an 8-track.
Yeah, shooting big old 8-tracks.
Yeah.
Big old slow, like, is the fight over yet?
Playing some ABBA or something like that. Nice. Well, hey, let's take a quick break here. We're gonna play some music. First up, we're gonna have Peter Searcy's newest single and the lyric video for that. Next up after that, we'll be playing Tom Boone's latest single. Peter Searcy's Better Lies is gonna be first up, and then Tom Boone's Second Childhood, and then we'll be playing just a song from John Clay's EP, Now It's Time, the title track from that. And then we'll be back with a little more from Johnny Blaze. Thank you. This is Eastwood Records Radio.
This is a delicate arrangement. But got through school just barely passed, then realized that it couldn't last. Put my nose to the grindstone, grew up to be a man. Well, marriage came and kids came too. I paid their way through private school, the American dream, and a working fool. Well, I grew up and did real well, so many times saved by the bell. I got a big old mortgage, I was living in overdrive. I helped my folks, did all I could. Now that's all done, it's understood. It's time to start my second childhood. My bosses got the best of me. It wasn't far from slavery. I learned the meaning of road hard to put up with. Well, paydays came and paydays went. By the time that all them bills were sent, there was just enough left to pay the rent. I grew up and did real well, so many times saved by the bell. I got a big old mortgage and I was living in overdrive. I helped my folks, did all I could. Now that's all done, it's understood, and it's time to start my second childhood. One day I became the boss, had to never overrun the cost. All working old playmates, Tom and dull old boy. Well, taxes, there was no end. Everybody's paid, but nothing left to spend. The IRS was not my friend. Well, I grew up and did real well, so many times saved by the bell. I got a big old mortgage, I was living in overdrive. I helped my folks, did all I could. Now that's all done, it's understood, and it's time to start my second childhood. Now you folks that told the line, your time will come, and it's sweet time, just hanging there like a hair in a biscuit. You'd quit right now if you could, but your time will come, it's understood, when you can start your second childhood. I grew up and did real well, so many times saved by the bell. I got a big old mortgage and I was living in overdrive. I helped my folks, did all I could. Now that's all done, it's understood, and it's time to start my second childhood. Yes, it's time to start my second childhood. At least a few times in life you have to make a choice, break yourself a heart or two. You have to ramble for a while and try to find your voice, swim along the water blue, come back when you're dry. Tell me, mister, have you seen that little girl? Got some words that I wanna lend her. Not all that long ago we owned those mountain roads. Couldn't tear us from there. We couldn't hold on to it so many miles away. That's when she came to me and said, at least a few times in life you have to make a choice. Break yourself a heart or two. I need to ramble for a while and try to find my voice. You can call me for a rendezvous. She walked away with a smile. She said, I'm too young this time. She said, I'll see you again on the other side. I gave you your time. I gave you your time. Now it's time. Now it's time. Well, I've been walking down this long road on my own. I've been looking for my friend. Tell me, mister, have you seen that little girl? I got some words that I wanna lend her.
All right, that was John Clay's Now It's Time, now available on EP as well as all digital platforms, your Spotify's, your Apple Music's, Tidal, Jay-Z's favorite streaming. Do you think he'll end up beating Spotify?
Who, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
With Tidal?
Yeah.
No. Spotify is like this this faceless organization, you know? There's no, you know, if it was like Willie Nelson's Spotify, you'd have a bunch of Willie Nelson fans that like it, but there's people out there that don't like Willie Nelson, just like there's people that don't like Jay-Z. So
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I would dig Willie Nelson's Spotify, but
yeah. So I guess that was a bad example. How about Spotify brought to you by Maroon 5?
Fair enough. Probably would have some people that be like, I don't even screw Maroon 5. I don't even care what he's got. That guy's
I don't listen to that.
Yeah. All right, so John, where are we going to be seeing you guys next? Tell us about some of your upcoming shows.
Well, we're going to be playing Tuesday in Lexington, Kentucky. The Cosmic Charlie's on November 22nd. So if you're going to be hanging around campus or just want to see some good music and you live in Lexington, come check us out. Then that Saturday, we're going to be playing Third Street Dive. And I believe that show starts at about 10 o'clock. So come out and check us out there. We love playing Third Street Dive. It's always a good time. And then December 10th, we're going to be playing the Zanzibar with John Clay and Tom Boone and the Back Porch Pickers. Us and Tom, we're going to be both releasing our vinyls that day, I believe. So come out and buy yourself a Whiskey Riders on vinyl.
Nice. Louisville on wax.
Louisville on wax, brought to you by Eastwood Records. Can't beat it.
All right, so obviously that's coming up towards the end of the year. What are you looking forward to for Christmas 2017? What's coming up? What is coming up next year?
Let's see. Well, for Christmas, man, I'm pretty good. So I guess just have good times with families, you know. But next year we're really excited because we are going to be taking the show on the road. I think everybody's going to be taking the show on the road. Us, John Clay, Tom Boone, and of course Nick Dentmeyer. We're all going to be hitting the road as much as possible. So if you're going to be hearing this in Tennessee or Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, and I believe we might even try to get out to California next year for
Can
about.
always hope.
Price is right.
I want to see it. All right, Johnny, you got any last-minute plugs before we go?
Yeah. So, man, we got a lot of people to thank from the past year. You know, Goldsmith Studios, Nick Lehman up there, Brian Lucan at Decibel Mastering. Of course, Wes Allen, the man at Eastwood Records, making this all possible. Yeah, you know, all our friends and family, because we took some time away from them and to go and write and record and do all this stuff. And, yeah, I think we brought the best possible album that we could under the circumstances that we got, which is great circumstances, so you're going to get a great album. So that album, 1865, is out right now. You can get it at eastwoodrecords502.com, iTunes, you can stream it on Spotify if you like it. Give it a buy for us.
Support
pay
music.
Those bills.
Hey.
Support the local music.
Not even local, Johnny. You're not just local anymore. You're growing.
Oh yeah. Support the music. Yeah. Support music. Support me. You know?
All right.
And
on that note,
support all of us. We got babies on the way. People just getting married and stuff. So.
Right. You just got married. Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, Johnny, on your wedding, and thank you for taking time out this evening. And we'll chat with you soon.
Hey, do you want to do the Brady Bunch ending?
Oh, sure. Let's totally do the Brady Bunch ending. Hey, thanks, John.
No, thank you, Five.
All right. Hey, this
Are
has
you
been
done?
Eastwood Records Radio. Thank you for your time, everybody. Have a great day, night, evening with the internet. We never know what time it is. Have a good one. Peace.
$18.65 out now. Get you some. Searching for a place in the shade. Jock on like I think he got it made. Said a man trying to get away from it all. This is my castle. This is my throne. Yeah. This is where I lay my head. This is my home. Yeah. People's problems, they coming up. Searching for a special place and somewhere my soul calls.